Architekten sind letztendlich keine Künstler, sondern Dienstleister, sagt Star-Architekt David Chipperfield. Und das mag man kaum glauben, wenn man sieht, mit was für einer Kunstfertigkeit er den Wiederaufbau des neuen Museums hier in Berlin betrieben hat. Spätestens seitdem liegt ihm die Hauptstadt zu Füßen. Und nicht nur die, er hat weitere Büros in London, Mailand und Shanghai. Er hat so praktisch alle internationalen Preise gewonnen, die man gewinnen kann. Er ist in Deutschland vor allem bekannt geworden durch seine Museen, entwirft aber auch Wohn- und Geschäftsbauten, Möbelwaren, Tafelwaren und sogar auch Türklinken. Ich freue mich jetzt auf das Treffen mit einem der ganz Großen der internationalen Architektur, mit David Chipperfield. Und damit er diesen Lobgesang selber nicht hören muss, habe ich Ihnen das extra schon vorher erzählt. Ich bin jetzt hier mitten in Berlin, das sind seine Büroräume. Und ich würde sagen, man sieht, dass der Mann was mit Architektur zu tun hat. And there he is, the master of simplicity. Very nice meeting you.
Thank you very
David
much.
Chipperfield, in real.
In real.
So we want to talk about European architecture today. Then we have La Tour Eiffel. We have the Tower Bridge in London. We have New Swanstein in Munich. And, we have the European Commission. All this is European architecture. So when we talk now about European architecture, what does it mean? What are we talking about?
The role of architecture in Europe is particular compared, let's say, to North America or even Asia, in the sense that we carry with us the burden and legacy and, in a way, richness of what cities used to look like and what architecture used to look like. We don't start from a tabula rasa.
Let me say, this is the first interview in my whole life I do with someone who's wearing socks. So you feel really comfortable, right?
I'm sure other people wear socks. You're saying without shoes.
Right. Walking through different cities in the world, and I travel quite a lot, I see that everything looks more the same and the same. If we take Potsdamer Platz, for example, it could be anywhere in the world. So isn't fusion in architecture everywhere, meanwhile?
I think you're right. I think there's globalization has given us an enormous chances and possibilities and freedoms. But I think in architecture, it can have its negative aspects. And of course, the paradox is that we all want to travel to find unique things.
Right.
And we're disappointed when we arrive somewhere and it doesn't look quite what we imagine it might look like.
There must be different needs, like people in Nairobi will have different needs than people in Los Angeles or in Berlin or wherever in the world. So how global can architecture really be?
I think we all want to make space for ourselves. We all want to define our private space, and we all want to define how our private space and our social space relate. This is our human condition. It doesn't matter whether we're poor or rich or whatever city we're in. This is the continuous struggle for us as human beings.
I wonder if or how European architecture can help the people in the European Union to grow together. Is there a way architects can help?
I think Europe in the future should be based on an acceptance and an enjoyment of differences. You can't make someone from southern Italy behave like someone from northern Germany. In terms of architecture and culture, we should not look to a sort of homogenized European product. I think we have to accept and enjoy and promote the idea of regions. And I think the idea of regions becoming stronger, I think, might soften the concept of borders.
Talk about the future of European architecture. I saw a very interesting keynote speech that you held. It was called "Why Does Everyone Hate Modern Architecture?" I kind of really like the title. I think one of the reasons might be something like Franco Gehry is doing right now at the Alexanderplatz. What is the future? How will European architecture develop in the next years? What do you think?
More and more architecture determined by investment, by the rules of investment. And that's,
so more ugly buildings?
yeah, more ugly buildings.
That's what you say?
That's the danger.
Oh.
I think the future has to be a better relationship between the criteria of making a good city and the energy of investment.
If you have the possibility just to have one wish for European architecture, what would that be?
I think we have to find a way by which cities are also more integrated, that they are more diverse, that we don't just have areas of exclusive shopping and areas of rich housing and areas of... The reason we want to live in a city is because we want to come together.
I wish you good luck for that wish, because that sounds really good. Thank you very much for the interview.